everybody, Distron here, and it's time for part 4 of Wonderboy in Monster World. So here we are finally at the Dwarven village. Still can't go through that door. So I skipped past that part of the swamp that I had to redo. I think I'll pick up this potion. And... yep. I'm gonna have to come back here and get that shield later on. I'm trying to save my money for that elixir thing. Nope. Yeah, there's an old guy in one of these doors who asks you to go save his kid. I think it's this one. Yep, here we go. One of the children of our village has been kidnapped. I don't feel like talking right now. Please, help the child, or just go away. Fine. Alright, so now we're off to rescue the child, who doesn't seem to exist, but we'll get to that. Wow, there's a whole bunch of nothingness right here. Oh, here we go. Alright, here we go. This is where I get a little confused. There's this guy here, right? So, you look here, over here at this tree, and it's like a dead end, right? So I'm like, what's going on? Okay, so now he turns into a block that bounces from side to side, like a tortoiseshell from Mario, except it stops every time it hits you, or anything. So the idea here is to get him to move, and then jump on top of him to make him stop, so you can then get the chest. Right now he's stuck under this branch, though. Aha! There we go. Alright, so since we're at the dead end, we go back. So that power-up we just picked up was a new magical spell called Power, funnily enough. I haven't really used it that much, but I'm pretty sure it just increases the damage that you do with your weapon. Okay, so we've gone to the end of the swamp, and we've seen there's a dead end, so we come back here, we talk to this guy. Let's see what he says.
You're the one who saved the child? I am eternally grateful. You're a hero! Now you should meet Poseidon. He's in a peaceful slumber at the bottom of the sea. In order to swim underwater, you need Poseidon's trident. Unfortunately, the monsters have gotten their claws on it.
Yeah, so apparently I saved the child. Yeah, as far as I know, I went to the end of the swamp and beat some chibi native person into a square. But, hey, whatever works, I guess. Ah, stupid door. So I'd just like to talk about something that kind of gets my goat about some people who review older games. Especially ones that were originally on the arcade, but were then ported over to home console, like the Master System or the Mega Drive. It seems to be some kind of consensus that just because you were porting something to home console, or if you were porting something from, say, the Mega Drive to the Master System, that you would just automatically take stuff out just for the hell of it, just because, you know, you could get away with it. And I think that's completely unreasonable to assert. I mean, think about porting something from the arcade to the Mega Drive, right? The hardware in the arcade is a lot more advanced than the Mega Drive. Because an arcade cabinet would be like, what, a couple of grand? Whereas a Mega Drive was only $200, and people wouldn't pay much more than that. And arcade owners could afford to pay for more powerful machines because they had a constant revenue coming in, you know, from people playing the games. So they weren't taking stuff out just for the hell of it, you know, to be lazy or whatever. They had to scale the games back in order to fit into the less powerful hardware. You know, and it's the same thing when bringing a game from the Mega Drive over to the Master System. You know, like they did with this game. You know, the space on the cartridges are smaller, the processors are slower. So, you know, I think they did a good job with this game. It would have been nice to have seen, I don't know, some kind of little kitty sprite running around when I was doing the rescuing, but they probably just couldn't fit it into the cartridge. Personally, I would have preferred it, like, if they couldn't have fit that in, to just change the text a little bit. Because as it is, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I guess it's not that big a deal. I think this section definitely has some of the worst music in the game. I seem to recall the Egyptian music that wasn't that great either, but I can't quite remember it. We'll see it when we get there. So right here's a good demonstration of what the shield's good for. It just basically blocks ranged attacks. You get different shields throughout the game. I'm not really sure what they do. They all seem to do the same thing. I mean, I had a wooden shield equipped for one of the dragon bosses, and it seemed to block the fire just fine. So I'm not too sure what's up with that. Well, there's a demonstration of the magic for you. Yeah, so this boss is more just annoying than anything else. I mean, it took me ages to figure out whether or not I was actually doing it damage or what. Yes. Die. So I figured out what these little grey potion things, apparently they're actually sacks of gold. They look more like potion balls if you ask me. But anyway, they give you gold. Gold's good. And the trident! Hooray! So that's about it for this episode. Please rate my video and comment. Just tell me what you liked, tell me what you didn't like. And I will see you next time.